Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I welcome you to my class. Jadi ini adalah mata kuliah Bahasa Inggris Korespondensi atau Korespondensi Bahasa Inggris. And for this subject, we have 3 credits. So for today, I have 3 agendas that I would like to discuss with you. Number 1, let me to introduce myself. And number 2, I would like to give you kontrak perkuliahan. Okay. And after that, I will give you a pretest. But don't worry, for the pretest, it will be conducted also online and you may do tomorrow. Okay, so let's get started with number 1. So let me introduce myself. So my full name is Tusiana. You can call me Miss Anna. And I'm so excited to meet you all, even for this subject. Mostly, we are going to meet virtually. And for this subject, actually Bapak dan Ibu atau Mas dan Mbak ini sudah memahami terkait dengan korespondensi. So, I thought that you have something. So, I will be more enthusiastic actually for mid test and final exam if we can meet. Okay, Bapak dan Ibu, so first I will open if you have questions after you watch this video. You can give me questions at WhatsApp group. Okay, so this is my humble introduction. Okay, so next we are going to move to kontrak perkuliahan. In this kontrak perkuliahan, I would like to explain about the activities that you and I will be together or will go through together for this one semester. As you can see that for this one semester, we will have 16 meetings. And what we are going to do, so let's see what happens. So first I would like to change the screen. This is the personal of my blog. So not this. Let me find the correct one. So yes, this one. So you can click the link. So this is my personal blog. The name is tusiana.wordpress, and I already put here meeting 1, business correspondence, 3 credits. Okay, so what we are going to do. So first, I want you to see the table here. Actually, you can also check at your Sikadu account. So when you check your jadwal kuliah and then you click our subject, so you will also see the same points which I share to you right now. Okay, so first, for this first meeting, so this what we are doing right now. You are listening to me about lecturing contract, and then I would like to introduce about business correspondence. Although I believe that you know something about business correspondence, I can say that for this business correspondence, it is 90% similar with korespondensi bahasa Indonesia. The things that make it different is the language delivery. It will be in English. And then you will have pretest. Okay, so these the things that we are going to do for today, yeah, for this meeting. And then next week, we are going to study about the theory of business emails and parts of business emails. Well, actually, I believe that you have personal emails. In this case, I want you to manage your emails in business display. So don't worry, we are going to discuss, to study together about business emails. And anyway, these the things that I want you to practice. You have to, okay, please wait. Okay, so this is the week 2 that we are going to study. So you should understand about the business emails, parts of business emails, and then you have to practice about signature block in business email. Okay, and then on meeting 3, we are going to study about here basic grammar, because in English we should consider the grammar if we want to create sentences, right? And I believe that you know about the grammar of English, and don't worry, it is just only the basic one. As you follow this meeting 3, I believe you can also make sentences correctly in English. Okay, and after that, if in the part week 2 we have business emails, but on week 3 we are going for study business letters. Okay, so business emails first, and after that business emails. And also you are going to have quiz 1. In this quiz 1, the materials are taken from business emails and business letters, and also grammar, yeah. So quiz 1, the questions are from this uh, week 2 and also week 3. And for the quiz, you can access at Elena. So you can open or log in to your Sikadu, and after that you search for Elena, and I trust me, I will give you easy quiz. And then on meeting 4 and 5, so here 4 and 5, you will have the first letter, first business letters, I mean. This is inquiry letter and replying to inquiry. In this week 4, you are going to get the theory of these letters. Inquiry, it is from the buyer, and then replying to inquiry, it is from the seller. And after that, on meeting 5, you will practice, and then you will get again quiz 2. So quiz 2 about inquiry and replying to inquiry. Okay, and how about the things that you should understand? So I already put here, there are 4 items. You should understand the concept, purpose, benefits, and then replying, and after that create, and then create replying to inquiry. Okay, so after you get the theory in week 4, you are going to practice in week 5, right? And then meeting 6 and 7, we move to the next business letters. We call this one sales letter. Okay, so again, you will have 2 meetings. Yes, meeting 6 and meeting 7. Okay, so the first meeting, you will have the theory, and after that, you need to practice. And I would like to remind you that each chapter or each topic, you will get quiz. This quiz will make sure whether you understand the topic on the related topic or not. Okay, and anyway, once again, for the quiz it will be easy, and also it is open book, so you may search to the internet or you can search to the handout. So I believe if you can focus to the lecturing, and also you can follow all the lecturing, you will be okay. And then on meeting 8, you will have mid test. Okay, and for the mid test, this is the materials that you need to study before doing this mid test. And anyway, for this mid test, it will be closed book, so it is different with quiz. Yeah, quiz open book, but mid test closed book. And the topics that you need to study about business emails, business letters, basic grammar, inquiry, replying, and sales letter. Okay, And then on meeting 9 and 10, we move to the next letters. It is order letters. Okay, so for this order letter, again, you need to know about the theory, and then the next week you will need to practice writing the order letter, and again you will have quiz. And then on meeting 11 and 12, it is about making payment and acknowledging the payment. Okay, so after you order, so actually it is like the process of what is it, the process from the first you request the catalog until you send the orders, and then the seller execute the orders, and then the buyer make payment, and then the seller acknowledge the payment. Okay, and again similar to the previous, you will have to create the letters, and then you will have the quiz. And then next meeting 13 and 14, it is about complaint letter. So you know that sometimes in the business process, we have to complain because of the damage or maybe the late delivery of the products. So as the buyer, we need to create complaint letter. And anyway, nobody's perfect, yeah. So making mistake, we should know how to complain so we can get the solution for this conflict or for these problems. Okay, it will belong for two meetings, meeting 13 and 14. And then on meeting 15, we are going to study about social letters. In this case, it is different with business letters. Business letters, you know that the objective is making profit as much as possible. But social letters here, actually, it is indirectly related to the profit. Instead, it is related to how to maintain the relationship, not only with the new partners, but also with the old business partners. Okay, so you will have only one meeting for this. It belongs to condolence, apology, and more. And then the last one, Alhamdulillah, you will have final exam. Okay, so those are the things that you are going to have for this one semester. And I can say that it is, what is it? It is enough for us to study about these letters, not only just business letters, but social letters, because we have 3 credits. In this case, if one credit consists of 50 minutes, so if we have 3 credits, so we have 150 minutes. So I believe that with these durations, all items, or yes, agendas that we are planning now, we can proceed them all. Okay, so those are the activities that we are going to have. And then class, I will move to the assessment. Okay, so as you can also understand it at UNES, I mean all lecturers at UNES, I believe also do the same, that we have about 6 components for the assessment. Number one is aktivitas partisipatif, and then hasil proyek, tugas, number 3, number 4, quiz, number 5, mid test, number 6, final exam. Nah, for final exam, the weight or the points is 18, mid test 12, 5 quizzes for 5 letters. So when you calculate the quizzes, so actually all this semester you are going to have 5 quizzes, and you may access at Elena, okay? And you will have for these 5 quizzes 15. So you can say that one quiz has 3 points, okay? And then for pretest that you are going to do maybe tomorrow is okay. And also social letters, it belong to gas, so it has 5. And then for your project, so what are the projects that you are going to have? So you know that uh, I want you to create a home page. So as you can see here, the activeness. Jadi keaktifan Mas dan Mbak di dalam kelas. So for example, you respond me if I give you questions or you give me questions ketika di Zoom meeting, atau mungkin kita gunakan Google Meet. Nah, dan juga nilai homepage atau display homepage. Kalau saya bilang homepage, so this is the homepage yang saya sedang tayangkan. Ini namanya blog. Nah, blog ini kita bisa katakan website ya, personal website. Nah, saya ingin minta untuk Mas dan Mbak ini nanti membuat kelompok. Nah, dalam kelompok itu satu kelompok membuat website, tapi kalau homepage itu kan berarti home-nya atau berandanya. Coba, sekarang saya coba, ini adalah beranda saya. Terlihat ya, jadi kalau ini adalah alamat blog saya, namanya adalah tusyana.wordpress.com. Nah, ketika saya klik di sini, ini adalah beranda atau homepage saya. Nah, di homepage saya itu ada pages yang lain. Nah, tapi kalau misalkan Mas dan Mbak itu hanya membuat satu atau dua yang home saja, it is okay. Hanya homepage saja tidak apa-apa. Nah, Mas dan Mbak harus membuat homepage itu, kemudian di homepage itu apapun yang tugas atau surat yang dibuat, maka itu diposting seperti saya sudah lakukan posting. Nah, apa saja yang diposting? Yang pertama adalah inquiry or replying to inquiry, sales letter, order letter, making payment, acknowledging payment, and complaint letter. Nilainya adalah 40. So you may not underestimate the value or the projects. If you are still confused, maybe I would like to share you this slide. Okay, so what you have to do for the project, I want to give you this. So for the project, number one, I want you to make groups. Okay, how many students in one group? Maybe 5 until 6 students. Okay, and after that, in that group, you have to create a homepage. Okay, a homepage. Or I suggest you to create WordPress blog. Okay, and after that, you know that sometimes I will request you for writing the letters. Sometimes at emails, sometimes letters. Okay, for emails, you can utilize your student's email. But for letters, in your group, you may, you may prepare folio book. Okay, you may prepare folio book. And after that, for example, I request you for making inquiry letter and you send via email. So what should you do? You should send the email. After that, you have to print screen the display of your email, and after that, the print screens, it can be more than one print screens. Yeah, you upload or you post at your homepage. Okay, and then, for example, I also need you for making inquiry letter. Sorry, it is inquiry email, yeah. Inquiry letter. So first you have to write down. It is handwriting, okay, handwritten text. And after that you have to take pictures. After take pictures, you upload at your home page. Okay, so what should you do is you just follow all my instructions. So you have to follow the instruction. Don't worry. I will also give you a detailed instruction. What should you do for this certain letters, yeah, email or letters. All right. So I believe that maybe you are still confused, but you can tell me at WhatsApp group after this, yeah. And then anyway, I want you for, if it is email or letters, yes, it is will be in groups. So it is not independent or individual, no, but in groups. So I want you to study collaboratively, and I want everyone in the group has the same right or the same actions. So that's why, for example, if I request inquiry letter, maybe student A and student B will write, and then for the next email or the next letters will be student C and student D. All right. Actually, this the one who will write down. But actually, I do not want the same student, hanya satu atau dua yang aktif yang selalu menulis di folio book. Bukan begitu. Harusnya semua member dalam satu tim itu kompak. Jadi akan ada banyak surat itu bergiliran menulisnya kalau itu adalah sebuah folio book. Dan saya akan membuat instruksi. Contohnya adalah misalkan inquiry letter. Saya minta inquiry letter itu sebanyak 2, kemudian replying to inquiry juga sebanyak 2. Artinya dalam satu grup itu ada 4 surat yang harus disubmit. Nah, 4 surat itu silahkan nanti leader of the group, you manage siapa-siapa yang nanti akan menulis. Tapi idenya berbarengan. So actually I know completely, karena ini adalah virtual, maybe you have a difficulty to discuss collaboratively. So I suggest you for meet virtually at Zoom or Gmeet or maybe at WhatsApp. Okay, so that's what I want from you. Okay, I will give you the example. Let me share you this. So for example, I request you for uploading the letters, yeah. So I remember that I already shared this one, business letters. So I do expect that you can see the letters that I post. Jadi misalkan saya minta Mas dan Mbak silahkan untuk menuliskan inquiry, and then you have to upload at your blog. Nah, this is the example, yeah. So you first write down, and after that you take pictures, and then you post at your blog. Well, I'm so sorry that the display is just so simple because I do not give any filter or effect on this, but actually we can make it tidier ya. I mean harusnya bisa lebih rapi kan. Ini cepet-cepetan saja, okay? So this is the things that you should do. I believe you will understand this, okay? So this is the things that you should check them out. Jadi silahkan setelah ini nanti membuat grup, oke? Kemudian folio book kalau saya minta untuk business letters, kemudian silahkan buat blog. Kalau misalkan saya minta Kak Mas dan Mbak ini untuk posting semua project. Okay, so that's all for the meeting today. Please have fun, don't be stressful, stay healthy, and don't worry, everything will be alright. And I open any questions. Once more, before I close, I already put here the books. Okay, so you may download. The title is Modern Business Emails and Letters, and I do suggest you to download and print. Download and print. Why? Because when you have quiz, mostly I take the questions from this book. So, kalau Mas dan Mbak punya fotokopiannya atau handoutnya yang hard file, itu mudah to find the answers. Okay, so good luck. I will see you next week. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye.